look at this. Just caught it. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. And setting up now in the deep rough. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. All right, let's go. This to save par. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. So far, so good for this one. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Oh! From way out. That one almost, you almost hold that one out. Great work. All right, this putt for the birdie. Under. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. This is looking promising. Ooh, good Lord, it drops for the ace. Such a nice swing and a fantastic result. Congratulations. All right, let's have another look at that. Currently 3 under par for the day. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this fourth hole. We have a par 4. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. And second shot here on the fourth. Ooh, almost in there. Okay, 8 feet. Par. Okay, par 3 for the fifth hole. Think we're heading to the sand here. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Nice. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Great swing. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. I'm having that. Oh, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Ooh, look at this thing. Solid approach there, pin high. This putt is for eagle. That shot was marvelous. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Setting up in the bunker. This is what our third shot's looking like. 1 stroke behind the leader. And this next putt for the par. Just a little baby putt, but it does move to the right. And nice putt. Let's move on. Okay, 5 under par after that one. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. That ball was launched. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. And you're 1 stroke off the lead. Ooh, there's a golf shot. Nice approach. Good stuff. All right, this is for the bird. This one's just a short putt, but I think it's going to the right. All right, moving forward. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And the 9th is a par 4. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Sweet. Just 3 feet left. Short putt here, but it does move right to left. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And after that one, you're at 7 under. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. Was tidy. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Oh, so close. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. Almost. 7-foot putt here. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. After that hole, 8 under par. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. There we go. Great contact. Holy spicoli. That was smashed. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Okay, here's a 5-footer. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. Nice shot. All right, second shot on the 12th. doing all right hitting those greens today. Well done. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And your score is currently 9 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Well, you can't hit all the greens. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. All right, this next putt for the par. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And now the 14th hole. We got a par 5 ahead. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. And this is your 3rd shot. Oh my goodness, is this gonna drop? All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. Well, if you're tapping in for birdie, that means it was a good hole, huh? And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Okay, stepping onto the tee now with this par 4, 15th hole. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Oh, you almost hold that out. And if you put this putt down, you'll get to 11 under par for the day. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Nice. Dropping that for the birdie. Well done. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. I approve. All right, 8 feet to the cup. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. 12 under par after that hole. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 5. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. And setting up about 220 yards away. Left, heading left. And this to take you to 13 under for the day. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. Uh-oh, we're not on the green anymore. Ooh, this could go. This could go. Oh, chipping it in for par, saving yourself. I like that. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Was a good one. And if you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And at the end of this one, 12 under par. Good job. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? Oh, you just smashed that. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. 10 feet to the cup. Just a bit of a break here to the right, I think. Oh, unfortunate. And you've got this left over for par. And with that, we will move on to the next. And you're at even par. A little windy on this hole. Nice swing. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. Okay, here's our third shot. And to save par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that one, 12 under par. And teeing her up here on the third. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, easy, Tiger. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And teeing off now on a long par 4. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Oops, that's no good. Well, this gives a good look at the green from here below us. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. 7-footer here. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Oh, man. 7-foot putt coming up. And you're at even par currently. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Oh, wonderfully struck. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, and the chip drops. Nice work. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Just a pure swing. Okay, third shot. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, no. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. 12 under par after that hole. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Well, that flew right by. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, even par at the moment. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. This approaches into an elevated green. Nice approach. Here's a 17-foot putt. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, well done. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Great use of this downslope towards the green here. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Okay, this is your look at eagle. Let's make it count. Oh, this one's a 3-foot putt. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. That'll work. And this shot's about 145 yards out. And just 3 strokes off the lead. Heading left. And that's a plunker. Setting up here 145 yards away and 3 strokes off the lead. Great work there. That's a great approach. Setting up here for the bogey. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. Here we go now on the 12th. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. This one's your third. Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket. And for the save, it looks like this one's breaking to the left. And that will go down. Well done. 1 under after that one. And here we go. 13th hole, and it's a par 3. That sounded good. Oh, the chip goes right by there. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Well, let's see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. Well, I don't know what I was thinking there. You ended up just fine in the fairway. Coming through with the chip. This one is a short 3-foot putt. That's in there. Here's your fourth birdie of the day. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Oh, just about dropped it. Okay, here's your look at birdie. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, it's going right by. 3 feet to go. Well, it's just a short one, but I think it's moving to the right. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Yes, that's a good swing. Well, that'll play pin high for us. Here we go. This one for birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. And now the par 5 17th. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. And this is around the 190 mark and 2 strokes from our leader. Looks like a sand shot coming up. And from the green side bunker. Oh, the glory that could have been. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Ooh, flying by the hole. And now this putt from 6 feet. And right now you are at 3 under par. You got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin and 2 strokes off the lead. Okay, 26-footer from here. And this one's going a bit to the right. Ooh, that was close. And a 4-foot putt. And that putt will go down, and you've ended the round with a par. Good stuff out there. And as this round comes to an end, 3 under par for you. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Today is the final round of this event, and I am excited. You absolutely demolished that drive. This one's around 110 yards to the pin. Oh my, you almost got that. I believe this is for your par. Okay, let's move on. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Good shot. Okay, second shot here on the second. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. All right, let's do it. This to save par. All right, let's move on to the next. 15 under par is your score. Okay, par 3, third hole. Let's knock it close. All right, let's put this in the hole. Pull down a birdie and sprint to the next hole. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. Good job. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Come on, kick to the right. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ooh. All right, you've got this left for par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Oh, man. Good chip. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. All right, 6th hole, par 5. Here we go. You managed to get a good swing on that. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. If you drop this, you could save par. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. All right, from the beach. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Here's a look for birdie. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Good shot. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. I think we're going left here. You'll be all right there. 13 feet left to the hole. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left. Nicely done. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. All right, have a good tee shot here. We got a par 4 for the 9th. That was good. Okay, greenside sand. Let's see what you have. Nice out. Now let's get to the putting. And for the par, this one's breaking left to right. This one's on a good line. Boom, there's your par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. We've got about 235 from here. And that's going to be a fancy little birdie for you. Nice chip. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That isn't too good, is it? Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, this might go down. Come on. And just a little tap here needed. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Yeah, drive's looking decent here. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. Yikes, that went right by. About 6 feet to go here. Four under par is your score at the moment. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Good job. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. It's going to bring things down to 5 under par. Okay, now for the par 5, 14. No good. I think we're heading to the sand. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Great work out of the bunker. You got a fair amount of distance on that too. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. I think this one's looking good. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. This one's going to the left. Beautiful shot. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And this is our third shot. Oh, almost in there with the chip. You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. All right, that's in there for the par. Job done. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Oh, you hit that one well. Great job on that approach. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Whoa, flying by the hole. This one's just a 3-foot putt. 6 under par currently. Okay, par 5, 17th hole is next. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. And 5 strokes back at this point. Here we go. This is for birdie. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And now for number 18. We have a par 4 on this one. Great drive. That was some power. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. This one's heading a little bit to the left. And for a final score of 65 here today. And the putt drops, and you get to end your round with a par. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully you did too.